here. I think I finally got everything figured out. Technical difficulties, man. Just it is what it is. So let's look at week number 6 when we get a chance. Give y'all a second or two to file in here. While I wait, I will do all this stuff. There we go. Got the chat open. Hmm. All right, that's pretty cool. I like that. All right, let's see if we can add a nice little picture here. I know all this stuff is super fun, and I'm super late, but technology happens, man. What can you do? All right, I'll have to add the thumbnail later. Well, I'm just gonna jump into it and start talking about week number 6. Actually, before that, I do that. If you remember in the last stream, we talked about how the road teams were winning too much, and did a little more digging there. And through week 5 and 6, it was only 2 more games were won on the road team, so it looked like it was evening out. And now I just almost finished week 7, and it looks like it's not working. But to be fair, I mean, the results aren't surprising. Um, it's too many interceptions being thrown. Um, we got to fix that. And the thing I did where I reset the sliders for the away team, then went on the home team, reset the sliders. I don't think it made it play any different or any better. So my next thing is for week 8, I am not going to reset the sliders at all. There's sliders on the away team and there's sliders on the home team. See what happens. And then if we still have a big discrepancy in road teams winning, starting in week number 9 and for the rest of the season, probably I'll be controlling the road team because then it's just fair. But maybe that fixes some things. But those are our 2 next changes, and then other than that, I don't know. Um, if you saw what I posted about Justin Herbert, I mean, he's got like 19 interceptions. I mean, last year I had very little. Um, I know playbooks were way different, but I had very little changes to sliders. I mean, just a couple, and I thought last year was way better of a sim that we had so far. I don't like all the interceptions. Sacks are about the same, but it's the interceptions that are dumb. Um, so we'll see. I can't figure it out. I don't think these sliders are really helping. I'm a little frustrated. I'm not gonna rip somebody else because I'm doing something different than what they really intended these sliders to do, I guess. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see where we go forward from here. There's some really good games to talk about. And there's some really good games in week 7. But let's talk about week 6. Not a surprising result here. I mean, Chicago really needed a win. And Caleb Williams played pretty decently. And they got 21 attempts from DeAndre Swift, which is good. They're in that Pittsburgh offense. It's their defense that's not great. I mean, Rome Dunze had at least one great catch at the back of the end zone. I think the second one was like almost the exact same catch. And they were leading in this game, but can't stop Lamar. 2 rushing touchdowns. Derrick Henry only 10 carries. I mean, the read options are taking it away from Derrick Henry. Still not enough. Still want to change the playbook. Uh, but I believe, I mean, one interception from Caleb Williams. I feel like the Bears controlled the ball a lot more, so that kind of takes away from the Ravens' rush attempts. But excuse me, you know, I would have liked to see the Bears get a win there, get themselves back into it. But it seems like the AFC has an edge over the NFC as far as record goes. And then we give a road team win here. Very surprising. I mean, it's not just Spencer Rattler playing with himself. Only 26 attempts, 84 yards on 22 carries for Alvin Kamara. 3 rush attempts for Spencer Rattler. The defense played really nice. I mean, they could not block Chase Young, Isaiah Foskey, Christian Boyd, Brian Breesy. Only one interception for the Saints. Just not a great. It's not a great day for the rushing attack of the New York Giants. What can you do? Theo Johnson looked really good. Of course, their defense only one interception. That's not what they do. Oh, what's up, Zombie? My bad. I wasn't even paying attention to the chat. How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by. New England on the road. Surprising result. Another road team wins here. I mean, the Patriots really needed it. Drake May back to throwing interceptions and not touchdowns, but Rondé Stevenson doing very, very well, along with Travion Henderson. They are rushing the ball, and Ramondre is he's Mr. Goal Line back. He's doing very, very well. So it's good to see 25 carries for them in the New England offense. I mean, it's not a bad offense to watch. It's not as heavy personnel centric as you think it would be. Um, so it's good. I know the Bills lost, but Josh Allen, no interceptions, only 31 attempts. They tried to rush the ball, but they also weren't controlling the ball. So it takes away from the rush attempts. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Zombie. Hang out. Um, let me know what's going on. If you've got any questions or anything. Um, so back to the Bills. Eh, you know what can I say? At least Josh Allen didn't throw a million interceptions. Green Bay in Dallas. Green Bay's in Jacksonville offense now because they weren't running the ball enough. Jordan Love looked great. One bad interception, but 19 carries for Josh Jacobs, running the ball a little bit more. But unfortunately, they will be losing Jair Alexander. That's unfortunate for them. Matthew Golden, huge game for him. 8 for 147 and 1. Jaden Reed, 10 for 105 and 1. So pretty good offensive day for them. but they are losing one of their best players because I guess the Packers decided to cut Jair Alexander. Um, Cowboys. Was this? It might be week 7, but look at it real quick here. They're in a new offense. I believe this is the game that I caused me to change their offense. Cowboys. Week 6. They were. This is their first game in the New York Jets. I got tired of them not running the ball in Dallas, and they're still not running the ball. Only 12 carries. Oh, yo, what's up, Coffee? Thank you, man. Thank you for hitting the like button. Where's the camera? Cheers. Coffee. So the Cowboys are bad. Um, doing my best to try and fix them, but not working. Really good matchup here. You got you got the Bengals on the road against the Lions, two of the best teams in the AFC and the NFC. Joe Burrow, 39 attempts. Chase Brown's just not great. They're in what, the Denver offense, and it's not great. I might move them around. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Shamar Stewart's a freak. Come on, you gotta get him signed there, Bengals. Oh yeah, Zombie. You talking about Jared Goff? Yeah, 401 yards, 4 touchdowns, and interception. Um, I mean, and it got 18 carries, so can't fault him for that. But Amon-Ra St. Brown had a big one. Laporta had a long one. Jameer Gibbs had a long catch. Isaac Tesla's just real nice player for them. It's such a good, it's such a good team, and they're really in an unfair playbook. Um, so both these teams are in really good playbooks, and the Lions are just that good. They're so good. We got the Jets and Carolina. Both these teams really needed a win. Loser, pretty much is out of it with the Cardinals. Yeah, yeah, we do coffee for real. Definitely need to bring back those highlights. Panthers side, Bryce Young, 2 interceptions. I mean, they got 16 carries out of Chuba Hubbard, but not his best game at all. The rushing stats get so unrealistic. Oh, it's so annoying. I mean, I really think the only way to fix that is just to make the running backs, well, at least for Madden 25, just much higher rated than they are. Quarterbacks probably be lower rated, and running backs probably be higher rated overall wise because they just do dumb stuff running the ball. And then on the Jet side, Justin Fields, 29 attempts, but 21 carries for Brees Hall, another really low average running wise, but Justin Fields had a rushing touchdown. So they run the ball 24 times, pretty good to see. And they're just kind of hanging in there. Defense looks all right. I mean, I don't know how they're really going to play in real life because I don't know if you saw that one video talking about how Justin Fields can't read a defense still. And then we got Raiders and Jags. That's a really good game. I was really looking forward to that. Sorry, someone's walking around above me. I can hear it's so loud. So on the Raiders side, Aiden O'Connell. He's just hanging in there, man. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, kind of keeping them afloat. Probably one of Ashton Genty's worst games. Only 2.3 yards a carry. Brock Bowers is a beast. Jack Beck is really starting to emerge as a really good player. Um, I think Trey Tucker got hurt at the end of this game, if I believe. Defensively, not great on the sack front, but their defense, two of the rookies getting interceptions. This is definitely the worst game that Trevor Lawrence has played all year. I mean, he had the best touchdown to interception ratio besides Jalen Hurts, I believe, coming in this game, and 4 interceptions. They still ran the ball 16 times with the running back, so that's good to see. Travis Hunter is probably their best weapon over Brian Thomas Jr. But not good on the Jags. Not good on them. Rams saw 2 interceptions. That's good to see for them. But a surprising result. But I'm kind of happy that I'm low key a Vegas fan this year, especially with the Madden weapons they got. You know, can't wait to see what you can do with that 6'5" fast, speedy wide receiver. And then another one that's really good. I mean, the Indianapolis Colts are just absolutely rolling right now. Let's talk about Titans first. Cam Ward, he's hot and cold. He looks great, and then he doesn't look great. They're not running the ball enough. Chika Conquo, just tight ends doing what they do. Another thing super annoying. But on the cold side, Anthony Richardson, no touchdowns, no interceptions, only 32 attempts, 16 carries for Johnny Taylor, and 11 for Anthony Richardson, both with touchdowns. Just a really formidable rushing attack. It's Colts playbook is so great. They are probably now the best team in the AFC and maybe in the entire league. So good there for the Colts. A real surprising one here too, but I mean Michael Penix's breakout game for sure. 352 yards passing, 5 passing touchdowns, only 40 attempts, but only 11 carries for the running backs. Drake London, 10 receptions, 125 yards, and 4 receiving touchdowns. So this was his big game, his big breakout game. Pitts had a nice one. Mooney, I believe this was a scheme change for them in this one. Yeah, we went to vertical zone run. They were in pistol up until week 5, and then week 6 we put them in vertical zone run. Trained to run outside on offense, and they absolutely exploded. Not rushing wise, but looking really good. The vertical zone run, I think, works really well for offenses. The only thing is, I think it kind of limits the running prowess of it. So be wary with that if you're really concerned about rush attempts. Both James Pierce and Jalen Walker got sacks. James Pierce, I thought it was James Pierce who got the interceptions. No, it's Clark Phillips the third. So real, just absolute beatdown of a division opponent. So the Falcons are starting to heat up a little bit. Funny thing about Baker Mayfield is he just kind of plays down to his opponent. He usually beats the real good teams, and that was kind of true here. And then I couldn't be happier with this. My Broncos, another team I'm very invested in. Excuse me, on the road. Bo Nix, despite throwing 2 interceptions, 35 attempts, ran the ball for over 22 times with 3 running backs. They got it done. It's all about their defense and Evan Ingram. I mean, just no one could cover Evan Ingram, no linebacker. 9 for 117, 2 touchdowns, and then you cannot throw. near Patrick Surtain. He's just on fire right now. Him and Nick Benito. It's like four players on this team, four and a half. Bo Nix, sometimes RJ Harvey, Evan Ingram, Nick Benito, and Patrick Surtain. They're like a couple of these players gonna be the all Madden half a season team. I'm compiling in my head. As far as Chiefs go, Mahomes was not good. Held him to 85 yards. They did run the ball 15 times. They are in the Jacksonville offense trying that out, because they weren't running the ball enough in the Chiefs. So they're a little bit, they got a little bit of a you know, some chains on them. It's not easy being in that without that Chiefs playbook. And then we made a big change here for the Houston Texans. What did we do? What did we do? Um, I'm not sure if this was before this game or in week 5, but between week 5 and week 6, we put Stroud. We gave him dots as an X factor, throw ball away to yes, ideal pocket presence and decision making. And then we went from the Texans went from being a West Coast power run scheme to a multiple power run scheme. We trained throw deep, and then their defense went to a 46 defensive scheme, and they absolutely shut out the Arizona Cardinals, who are now one of the bottom feeders. But Stroud, only 31 attempts, no interceptions, 2 passing touchdowns. They ran the ball for 25 times. That's good. That's what we want to see. Nico Collins was good. Of course, the tight end looked pretty good. Mixon caught a touchdown. Defensively, they look really good. So I mean, was it those changes or was it the team they played against? I'm not exactly sure, but a really good win for Houston. They're kind of hanging in there. Really try to fix the LA Rams. What do we do coming into this week? We tried, but the changes for the 49ers seem to have prevailed over them. Come on. All right, so this is the second week they were in the Cleveland offense, West Coast zone run. They're coming off a win where they look really good in this offense. Strategize to throw short, 3-4 storm defense, and the 49ers were too much. Did we make any changes to the 49ers coming in here? No, it was exactly the same as they were the week before. Chicago offense, West Coast zone run outside strategy, and Stafford just isn't good. I mean, they ran the ball more. That's cool. Just Stafford making too many mistakes. Purdy only 169 yards, passing touchdown, only 18 attempts. Chris McCaffrey was great. So that was a good result, and then a really good game I was interested in, but now I'm upset because Justin Herbert is broken. I mean, now he's running the ball 6 times for 71 yards and throwing interceptions. I don't know what's wrong with him. He's the first player that I think it'll be in week 8. He'll be the first player to lose their superstar development, and he's going to be a regular player. So he's going to be like an 80. No, is he high 80s or low 90s overall player without any abilities to see if that helps fix him because he should be playing way better than this. And then on the Steelers side, it was Aaron Rodgers' debut, and he looked freaking phenomenal because DK Metcalf was an absolute madman, and Calvin Austin also caught two bombs, or I think it was one bomb, and the other one was a red zone touchdown. But I mean, he Aaron Rodgers made DK Metcalf look like old school with Devontae Adams, and Metcalf was just absolutely unstoppable beast, and it hurt our rush attempts. So welcome back, Aaron Rodgers. Uh, a lot of people would knock Aaron Rodgers for not running the ball enough because he wants to be the hero and throw the ball too much. Nice showing from Derek Harmon, 2 sacks. That's good. So it was just an all-around effort from the Steelers in prime time, and they have a Monday night game we'll talk about in Week 7 against one former team of Aaron Rodgers. Vikings Commanders finishes out. The Commanders really needed a win. Jane Daniels played mistake-free. They didn't run the ball enough, which is odd. Um, give Terry McLaurin his contract extension. He's really good, and he proved it in this game. So defense showed up, picking off the other team here, and yeah, JJ McCarthy struggling. Still ran the ball 22 times, which was good to see, but rushing averages were really crappy this week. Stupid. And that wraps it up for Week 6. Let's talk about Week 7. We got a bunch of teams on bye. Where is it? Commanders are on bye. Cowboys are on bye. Panthers, Ravens, Texans, and Vikings. That's why I'm like already done recording all these games because there's 3 less games. I think it is, right? Wait, come on, man. This is stupid. How the Bears gonna play on Thursday Night Football 2 weeks in a row? Well, anyway, looking forward to that one. I think Giants need to get back on the winning streak there. Bears really need a win to stay alive. Bills really need a win against my Eagles. Um, Patriots need a rebound. No, they won last week against the Bills, but Patriots need to keep winning. Try to grab a hold of that lead in the division. Browns Bengals, that's a really good one. Browns coming off the bye. Bengals at home. Bengals need a rebound. Chiefs, they need a rebound on the road against the Ravens. Well, the Falcons get another. They get a cookie here after just demolishing the Buccaneers. So put another win down in the win column there for the Falcons. Dolphins coming off the bye on the road against the Chargers. Chargers need a win so bad. Come on, Herbert. Titans Raiders. I think this is the last game that Aiden O'Connell has to start before Gino comes back. That's interesting. Colts 49ers, two of the better teams in their respective conferences. And then you got Saints Seahawks. That's a real interesting one. Saints playing above their level there, but Sam Darnold. You never know who you're going to get. And then this is a great game. Jaguars Broncos, two teams I've heavily invested in paying attention to. And then you got the Lions and the Buccaneers. That's a really good one. Buccaneers coming off a loss at home against the Lions. Baker Mayfield, Sunday Night Football. He's a big game hunter. He usually plays up or down to his opponent. And then you got Aaron Rodgers at home, Monday Night Football against the Packers. He came back just in time for this great storyline. And now they're without Jair Alexander, so they're fucked. Roger Goodell said that about the Giants. Hey, The Giants are gonna be super annoying to play. Um, I'm very interested in that. Injury report. We'll start with the Bears. Looks all good in the week 7. You got some players out for the Bengals. They're hurting there. A lot of teams are pretty good. This is really hurting the Chargers defense greatly. Um, I mean, I don't know. I mean, according to Madden, it's not looking really good on their defense compared to last year, especially on the interior, pass rushers, all that stuff. I'm worried about the Chargers, and it's not just because of what's happening in Madden, but um, offensively, they probably are going to play way better than this they are in this sim, but defensively, they're just not great. A lot of teams are pretty healthy. The Cowboys are starting to lose, and they're starting to lose players too. Brenton Strange is out for. I mean, is that why they're losing? Because they don't have a great tight end. Jets are hurting with Quinton Williams out. Raiders are still hurting. I mean, they lost Trey Tucker, who's been pretty good for them. Christian Wilkins, it's like 2 years in a row he's been hurt. Come on, Gino. Can't believe this. I'm trying to get Gino back. That hurts the Ravens for sure. Carl Grandison. Ooh, that's bad. He was one of their better players. Rankins, I don't know how much that hurts them. That's pretty much it for injuries. We can take a look at the standings going into week number 7. You got the Colts. They are the best, followed by the Lions. Two great teams, great playbooks. The Eagles are right there. Giants. I mean, I don't know about the Bengals, but I would say their defense is better than their offense, especially since we switched their playbooks on offense. And they're just sack machines. Steelers, are they even better now that they have Aaron Rodgers? 49ers are hanging out. Ravens are leaking oil. 4-0. Now they're lost 2 straight. So that's the top. And the bottom is the Cowboys. Ugh. Ugh. Don't look, Cowboy fans. And the Cardinals, Bears, Packers. Oh, look at this. The Bears, Packers, and Vikings were all in the playoffs last year, and now they're just not doing good. Chargers. I mean, look at all these playoff teams not doing good, but it's still pretty early. We can still rebound here. I'm trying to fix this league and these players as much as possible. We gotta fix the road team winning too much and the interceptions. All this time worrying about getting rush attempts up and other things are happening. Super annoying. Hopefully Madden 26 is better. But who knows what all this like coaching stuff's gonna do. Jared Goff, the leader by like 400 yards in passing. I mean, his team's disgustingly sick, especially in Madden terms. The pocket passer, 26 or 20 touchdowns, and only 6 interceptions. Mahomes, 16-10. Bo Nix, 16-9. Aiden O'Connell has a great touchdown to interception ratio still, of course. Trevor Lawrence was even better than this until he had a 3 interception game. Russell Wilson's fine. Caleb Williams is doing pretty well. It's the defense that really sucks and them not being able to run the ball. Who else? Who else looks great? Will Howard, rest in peace. He looked great. Brock Purdy looks really good. Jalen Hurts 9-1. So there's some badness we got to get out of here. Rush attempts, Barkley and Alvin Kamara. Very big difference in the average, but Barkley the leader, followed by Kenneth Walker the third, Travis Etienne. Even though they don't run the ball nearly as much as you would think, he does very well. Johnny Taylor, 90 carries as well for 382 yards. You wish he was doing better. He should be doing better. Brees Hall, he looks great when he gets the ball. Ramondre, the leader in touchdowns, followed by Anthony Richardson. I may do this depending how things go. I might have to put the Eagles back in their old offense and take them off the Chargers and put them in the Colts as well. Just saying. I want to see Jalen Hurts run the ball a little bit more. Just saying. And we got to get Josh Allen running more. I'm really thinking about. I mean, they're winning right now. They've won. Um, they're kind of coming up, and Josh Allen's not throwing as many interceptions. But I want to see Josh Allen run for more yards, so I might put them in the Eagles at some point. I think I've said that before. Evan Ingram, still leading in receptions. That probably won't get changed for a while, and yards. But Jameson Williams is a freak. Chris Godwin's really good. DK Metcalf, he's done this all in like the last couple games. Wandale Robinson, Gary Wilson doing a lot with a little. Amon Ra and JMO leading the league in touchdowns is crazy. DK Metcalf, Rasheed Rice, kind of some things you expect. Defensively, Fred Warner, 76 tackles, followed by Rose Boom, Derek Brown, tackles for loss leader. You kind of expect that. He's a really good player. Nick Benito, leader in sacks, followed by Crosby, Trey Hendrickson, and his rookie teammate, Shamar Stewart. Patrick Surtain is a vacuum, followed by Lenore and Grant Delpit. So that's the stats. That's pretty much the league. We're not at the halfway point, so we can't go over who's going to be, the early MVP leaders and all that stuff. But pretty soon we will be able to see that. Other than that, like I said in the beginning, I'm trying to fix the league so the road team doesn't win so much. Some of it is like, yeah, I mean, it is the better team that's on the road. It was pretty even in weeks 5 and 6, but week 7 might have gotten a little out of hand. So there's some really good games in week 7 that look good, like the resetting the sliders for the away team and then resetting the sliders for the home team did well, and then others I don't think it worked so well. So week 8, I will control the home team, but I won't reset the sliders and see if that does anything. And then from week 9 on, I'm probably going to be controlling the home team and see if that kind of balances things out a little bit. Might be unfair to some teams because there's some teams that were home a lot in the first 8 weeks. So other than that, man, kind of I think a quick stream tonight. We're ahead of schedule. I already have week 7 recorded. I just have to upload it. We're like, we got 6 teams on by, so it makes it so much easier for me. So I'm trying to get these games out as fast as possible so we can finish this season before Madden 26 comes out. So if you guys have got any questions or suggestions, or you have any stories about your rebuilds or your slow sim games or anything like that, please let me know. If you have a favorite team you're following along and you want to see me elevate a player in the depth chart, make a playbook change, whatever, I'm all for it. So I appreciate you guys stopping by um, while I'm live streaming. And if you watch this later on, I appreciate you too. So please like and subscribe. As always, that's the most cliche thing you could say, but it really helps out. And I appreciate you all. You guys are all wonderful, amazing, and this is a lot of fun. So we will see you tomorrow for Thursday Night Football, which is Chicago versus the New York Giants. All right, guys. Thanks. Have a good night, and we'll see you later.